And welcome back. This game's taking much longer than I thought it was going to, honestly.
On a side note, I was just pulling up Duelist Kingdom stuff, and apparently there were 2 bronze medals given out. One to Kaiba, one to Joe. So that means that Seto Kaiba is on Joey's level.
Not the other way around.
Nope.
Come on. Bad starts are the worst thing in this game.
Yeah.
There we go. It's a temporary fix. You bitch.
Trying to find just a list of Yu-Gi-Oh cards is annoying.
It's hard, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm not sure I'm a big fan of the Dark Magician with the green skin and gold hair. I like the original version better.
Yeah.
This is not going well for me. She's gonna summon a Dream Monster now, isn't she? Yep, of course.
So you just can't win, is what I'm getting.
I'm just having a bad time here. What did I do before that I had such an easy time? Let's try this again, come on. We already got F and I on here. That's not what I want. Made the right call. She didn't summon anything either, so... Maybe she could
We're not in
just
the next episode yet, are we?
We are on the next episode.
Way to do that intro.
I did the intro.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
I didn't hear it, but I'm also
Yeah.
looking.
I didn't hear it.
I did the intro.
But I'm Haruka.
I think you're lying.
I'm not lying. I did the intro.
I'm Fexic, and I think you're full of shit.
Increase the list of cards. Okay, 100 cards per page. I should be easily able to spot when it goes to GX. So far, monsters that I'm looking at Gaia.
Yeah, I was gonna, like, for me, I feel like Ansatsu is an easy choice, but for a little bit more extended, I would say probably Blackluster Soldier.
Yeah, I'm still looking through, but so far Gaia's one of the ones I want to be, or Masaki, the legendary swordsman.
Hmm.
Yeah, so I can't change cards in between this.
Yeah,
The
Masaki's
battle-
pretty cool. Yeah, look, here's where you change your cards.
No, this is the anti-card.
Oh, it doesn't actually let you screw with your deck here?
Nope.
That's annoying.
We got F and A already, so...
Yeah, I'd say
Oh, there we
Ansatsu,
go.
Blackluster Soldier, and Neo the Magic Swordsman would be my 3. So what's yours, Zach?
For what monster?
Yeah, like if you had to take on the role of a monster in this game.
I'm not
I just
sure.
imagine your face on Time Wizard's clock.
Why Time Wizard?
Just a funny choice, and it's also the card that currently scrolled across my internet search.
okay. Well, this was going well for a little bit there.
For all of 5
Could always go barrel dragon.
I think we prefaced this with humanoid monsters. Though.
I know.
Take one of you down with me.
Man, that means I can't be Cybersaurus, which is just Cyber Commando, but a
Oh,
dinosaur.
God damn it. Oh, come on. A shadow monster. Please, a shadow monster. God damn it.
Okay, finally entered into Battle City. No.
Here's your shadow monster. What are you doing? You have a shadow monster, right? Yeah.
I know, but like, if I activate the effect, I'll stop the other one from attacking too, because I'm gonna lose this one.
Doesn't matter. That thing is as long as. Yep, you're good.
I'm just something strong.
Well, now you would Or not.
He's gonna summon something else too, so that's why.
probably, but at least you could have stopped the other two from attacking.
It wouldn't have mattered.
It would have, actually.
Nah, it wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah, because he would have sent out the other Ryukujin, and then Nemuriko would have been gone, but you would have had an opening possibly to draw something else.
No.
Good thing I've got a bunch of these cards. And not a shadow in sight.
That's unfortunate.
It's not going well for me. There we go.
You know, I kind of feel bad that, brain work. Mako Tsunami is basically written out of the show at this point.
I mean, did he have much of an impact to begin with, though?
I mean, yes, he had a very loving relationship with the ocean.
Okay, but real talk and
Yeah,
not
real
thinking of
talk,
things.
not really. But I still wish that he could have actually been in more. At least he's in Forbidden Memories. They're not Forbidden Memories,
He's in for Forbidden Memories, but just like Esperoba, like, you don't really use him much. Oh, not Forbidden Memories, Falsebound Kingdom.
Yeah.
He actually, I don't think he was in Forbidden Memories at all.
I don't think so. Because Forbidden Memories just kind of focused around the Yugi crew and Kaiba.
Well, Forbidden Memories, you got, let me see. As far as that whole, like, brief, like, little interim in the modern age goes, you fought 8 people. It was Rex Raptor, Weevil Underwood, My Valentine, Bakura, Bandit Keith, Shoddy, Ishizu, or Isis, Pegasus, and Kaiba. So, 9.
Yeah, 9. Yeah, it's basically the Yugi crew.
Yeah, and then Taya was running the card shop, Joey was doing his own thing. The only version, like, Tristan doesn't feature at all, strangely. And the only versions of Taya and Joey you fight are Tina and Jono in the ancient Egyptian arc.
Yeah, which basically equates to nothing because...
Well, Tina doesn't really equate to anything because she doesn't give you anything good. Jono at least gives you Red Eyes and Meteor Dragon.
Yeah, but you can get both of those, if I remember correctly, better from Metal Mage. Or at least,
You can get Meteor Dragon, not Red Eyes. Red Eyes, you actually need. You actually need Jono to get Red Eyes.
One more time. We can do this.
This might be the one.
Let's see.
I mean, at least you got Cosmo Queen. That's not a terrible card.
It's a ritual though, so it's a bit of a pain in the ass to summon.
Yeah.
We need to make it like Falsebound Kingdom, where you just combine Mystical Elf and Dark Elf.
Yeah.
Alright, come on, Shadow Monster. Yes.
Exodia! Obliterate! As he just headbutts the thing. No, no.
Easy come, easy go, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hey.
That's fair play.
Uh-oh, what are you summoning? Uh-oh.
That's not good.
Wait. It's
Wait.
fine.
It's fire. Yeah, Doron can actually
No!
widespread ruin that fucker.
Sad.
Unfortunately, now you are doomed unless you get,
Pot of greed and I get both the pieces I need.
Oh, hey, there's Blue Eyes.
Come on, Shadow, 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 Shadow.
Yeah,
Yes!
Yes!
Oh shit. Okay.
Stalin for the win.
Stalin!
Give that blue eyes a taste of the red army.
Ah.
I can't attack because I just used the effect. Oh, he's got nothing. Alright. We got a Raigeki.
He's Raigeki.
And if you play, if you play Raigeki, he'll have nothing again.
He'll have nothing times 2.
You can divide his nothing by nothing.
Karibo! Get him, Karibo!
For a second there, that Karibo, like, sprite looks way brighter.
Yeah, it looks like its eyes are, like, glowing.
It looks like it's staring into the L.
Her.
It's staring at the L.
Mm-hmm. It wants Kaiba to take the L.
Karibo knows what's up. Oh, okay.
I'd rather have more dark monsters. Just because...
And
Blue
hey,
Eyes
you-
Ultimate Dragon.
Ultimate Dragon? Fucking hello?
I don't even have blue eyes. I think it was a ritual monster too. Oh, well, you know what? Because I think the rituals work like fusions in this.
Well, yeah. Well, in the games, Ultimate Dragon is usually a ritual because it's. I don't know. That's just the way they play it. There's actually a card that they made specifically for most of the games called Ultimate Dragon Ritual.
Alright, so where are you?
time to put Obelisk into your deck.
Yeah, I'm looking for him. I want to see how much he costs.
Costs 50 points.
I think I have 2. Oh no, I only have 1. I thought I had a second of the ultimate. Where are you? Oh, he's probably at the bottom. Of my,
Probably.
Own list.
Wait,
What?
I thought I saw an O name. Maybe it's just my eyes playing tricks on me.
We have a couple of O monsters, but they're all organized by number.
Oh, there he is. How much is Obelisk? 0!
Oh, there you go.
Probably because of the summoning requirement's so high. Where is
I mean, it's not really that high.
Let's look at those requirements. What exactly do you have to do to get Obelisk out?
Sacrifice
on the
3 monsters.
field? 3 monsters. Okay.
Yeah, that's how it's always been for the Egyptian gods. Where is... So if we get Obelisk on the field, we're basically good.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I don't want to... I want this was... Where is it? Get out of my deck.
I mean, there's definitely not a lot that's going to be out muscling you.
There's a few things, but not a lot.
Like Slifer, if you have a really big hand.
No, I think he has a indeterminate... Like, I think he has a determined set amount of attack points.
Obelisk has 4,000 and 4,000 if I recall, but I don't know if it... Because the actual card descriptions don't do it much justice. In the anime, you could sacrifice things to Obelisk and add to his attack power.
Yeah. But here in Slifer's case, I think he's also just a set value.
Yeah, Slifer's, it was like...
He gets 1,000 for every card in your hand.
Yeah, that was it. And then Winged Dragon of Ra was...
Pay life points, and it has more... He has the same attack as the amount you pay him, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Plus the value of what you sacrificed, I think. Where is Slifer? He's probably like all the way at the end. I just want to see like if Slifer has a value.
Oh, what, do you have Slifer?
No, but it'll show up in this list of cards here. Oh, wait. These are all ritual monsters.
No, this game actually has a relinquished.
Yeah.
I would hope so. 1,000 Eyes Idol was in it.
I think this has... Oh, there he is.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
Details. based on the
Zero
card.
cost.
Yeah, it says the dragon that can be powered up based on the cards in your hand, but it says 4,000. So.
Hmm.
Yeah.
For every card in the player's hand, it goes up 3 levels. Jesus.
No, for every card in the player's hand, it goes up 1,000 points, but it doesn't apply here. It wants me to sacrifice 3 monsters to summon it. Okay, now that that's taken care of, should go here, and I think Joey should be back now. Yep. Who'd you beat, by the way?
Yeah, I was gonna ask, who did you and Joey beat if you beat all of the named characters? And in Weevil's case, 3 times?
Oh, that was the joke that the Abridged series made with Bakura. It's like, hey guys, somehow I was able to overcome my wanker's cramp, win 6 locator cards, and find my way here on foot in less than 1 episode.
Yeah.
We all know that he just shot those people.
I think it's implied that he beat up Bandit Keith's old gang and just stole all of their cards.
Well, he sent them to the Shadow Realm. There was they had a whole episode dedicated to it. Yep, so everyone's here, so we're waiting for the last 2 duelists. Bakura? Didn't know you were gonna compete. He slept in. Who's the last one?
Ishizu.
Who is it? We don't know. It's not a Shizu, because we're in here.
No, it's a Shizu.
It's not a Shizu.
It is a Shizu.
It's not a Shizu.
Sorry I'm late. I was busy predicting the future. Then why did you not predict that you would be late? Because shut up.
Like, do you not remember?
Oh, I remember. It's not a Shizu.
You're fucking stupid.
You're gonna feel like you're gonna feel really dumb in a little bit here. I have to talk to everyone first.
Merrick?
Eric's already here.
Is it Merrick?
What are you talking about? There's no Merrick here. There's just that dude Namu who's friends with Joey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
Bandit
Merrick.
Keith.
You fucking idiot. Tell me I'm wrong, Chris.
I mean, to be fair, in the original series, it was Ishizu.
Yeah. In the original series.
And
Oh,
then
that's right. I forgot you're playing as, like, nameless protagonist B here. So what, is Ishizu just sneak on?
No, she's not involved in this.
she just...
Yeah, she gave us an obelisk already.
They just fucking wrote her out of the plot, that's it?
Yeah.
She gives you obelisk and then that's it. That's pretty much all she did before.
That's honestly a little disappointing.
Time to duel Bakura.
I'd like... yeah, bad Bakura.
Kill you, Yugi. I have the Millennium... what the fuck was it? The ring? The steering wheel?
Yeah, he's got the ring.
the steering wheel.
The Millennium steering wheel.
The Millennium Gator and their Slifer. And their Slifer goes. I lost again, but that... yes. Aw, he tried.
Aw, Slifer gave Bakura a hug.
It looks like that duel took all of 5 seconds. It was just Yugi pulled out a
Yeah,
card.
that's how I always saw it. It's like, wow, that was fast.
He just...
I also like how Bakura is the only one who actually shares his name with his ancient Egyptian or counterpart.
Mhm.
Oh, that's right, I have to duel.
You have to duel Odeon.
Mm-hmm.
So this means that Joey won't go into a coma.
He might still win.
Okay, so if you guys had to choose one Millennium item,
Probably the Millennium Eye. Assuming I don't get the same fate as Pegasus.
Probably the eye or necklace.
okay, so either mind reading or predicting the future.
Mm-hmm. I feel one of those would be more useful. I don't know what Odeon has. I think he mostly has Earth monsters.
Embodiment. Yep, good call.
Do you even have anything that can beat Earth monsters?
No, not right now. Just
Now, could you actually, like, physically see out of the Millennium Eye, or did you just have to sacrifice your own eye for the ability to read people's minds?
I think you can. I think it's implied that he can see out of it because he can see more
Yeah, I mean-
than just...
Shoddy just kind of shoved it in his face, so
Yeah, he basically just did a back alley surgeon's transplant.
Yeah,
Not
so-
even. He just literally shoved it in there. Didn't even do anything.
Yeah, Pegasus didn't really get a chance to even attempt what he wanted to do. It just, was forced on him.
Yeah, because I would say if that's the case, if I actually have to give up half my vision for that thing, I would much prefer the Millennium Rod. But if I can see out of the Millennium Eye, I'll take the Millennium Eye. I'd still probably prefer the Rod, though.
So the Millennium Puzzle wouldn't be the worst either, because then you get a new best friend. Assuming.
Yeah, but then you gotta let him go, and then the puzzle becomes useless.
Yeah, like I was gonna say that, like, getting a Tem as a spirit animal is really the only plus of having the puzzle.
And in a
I mean,
real-world
obviously-
setting, how useful is that?
Yeah, like the ring lets you find other Millennium items, but then you've got the spirit of Phantom Thief or what is it? Bakura, the King of Thieves, always trying to like worm his way into your brain.
At least a Tem is like, if someone mildly sasses us in a, Yu-Gi-Oh duel, he can just break that guy's brain and make them. What actually even happens to them? Like, I know Kaiba got better.
What was...
Oh, if they get mind crushed?
Yeah, like, I know Kaiba got better, but
I think it just Control Alt deletes a person. Like it just restores them to factory settings and forces them to rethink shit.
I mean, some people it just looks like it puts them into a coma, so...
yeah, I think he
Not
just
really sure.
let it.
Wait, what
Some
was...
some people have a worse factory state than others.
What was... Earth was weak to forest, right? That's what it was?
No, Earth was
No,
weak to
wind
wind.
was weak to forest.
Earth was weak to wind?
Earth
Yeah.
is weak to wind, wind is weak to forest, forest to fire, fire
That's
to water,
right.
water to earth.
Such a... It's just weird. It's a weird system.
It's easy once you memorize it. Those five exist in a little pentagram, and then light, shadow, dream, and fiend are in their own little things separate of that.
We need more wind monsters. Let's see. I don't think I
But,
bought too many wind monsters. I don't know, though. I was buying them random at one point, so I might have.
I think Harpy Lady was really your saving grace, like for the last time you had to worry about
Yeah, I
this.
might have to just run to the card shop and get some.
Anyway, throwing back, so with the puzzle you get a Tem as a spirit animal. The ring you can find other items, but you have to deal with Thief King Bakura. The eye, you get to read people's minds and see through solid objects, but you have to sacrifice one of your existing eyes.
And choose.
The necklace you can see the future, and I don't really think it has any drawbacks.
No.
I mean, it can be wrong. That's the problem.
Well, it could be altered, but that was like super specific things that altered it.
Yeah, like but that's with
Oh,
anything
time
though.
travel
Like
is-
the future,
I fix that.
yeah, the future can always be altered. The rod, I think, doesn't have too many drawbacks because the thing that Merrick becomes was already inside of him because of the way his father treated him.
Yep, and it lets you control all the people named Steve.
Yeah, so the rod gives you dominion over people's minds, and it's got a little dagger hidden inside of it, which I think is really cool.
Yeah, to be honest, I'm still kind of. Oh, and then there's the Millennium Key or whatever.
Yeah, the Millennium Key gives you access to other people's minds, which
I don't.
can be cool, but if you get a person with a lot of mental fortitude, you might be in for more than you bargained for.
You also have to get like on top of the person and do that to their head. Like they're.
Like, you have to walk up all creeper-like to do it.
Yeah, like they're not gonna
Yeah.
actively just let you do that. In most
I feel like
scenarios.
I feel like it's a lot of stipulation for not a lot of payoff, and honestly, I'm not even sure what the Millennium Scales do.
I don't think they really express it. You'd have to look it up.
Yeah,
I'm
I actually don't think it's ever expressly stated in the anime or any supporting media what
No, 'cause-
specifically what power the scales possess.
Yeah, because
Let's see.
Shoddy just kind of has it, and then doesn't use it. I think it's supposed to like weigh the soul of the person. I don't know.
Yeah, like it,
Okay, here it is. The Scale's ability is to weigh the person's sin against the Feather of Maat. If a person lies or while being interrogated by the owner of the scale is revealed to be true, the evil side opposite of the feather will lower, as if weighed down by the person's sin. If the side without the feather drops to the bottom, the person's soul, or if the side without the feather drops to the bottom, the person's soul eaten by a myth, causing death.
Causing
okay, so if you were a vigilante hunting down unquestionably corrupt people, the scales would be right up your alley.
By placing the scale close to okay, so here's the thing. By placing the scale close to the heart of the person, if the scale tilts, the person is noted to have darkness in his heart. The scale has its limits regarding individuals with extremely evil hearts. Bandit King Bakura was so evil that the scale fluctuated when Kirin tried to weigh his evil, while the absorbed heart of Tragodia turned the white-winged Kuribo dark. The item contains the power of fusion. It has been shown to summon Rabbit Horseman, Duos Dragon, and Dragon Master Knight by fusing Ka.
Which one does that leave? Because there were 7 Millennium items. We got puzzle, ring, eye,
Key.
necklace, rod, key, and scales. Okay, yeah, that's 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, then I guess weighing all of that, I'd prefer Millennium Rod.
So let's see. Now, here's
The regular version, not the big bow staff version that you see in some of the games.
So okay, here's some more. So there's actually a few more powers that apparently this stuff lets you look into.
Oh.
So the Millennium Pendant, or known as the Millennium Puzzle, contains the souls of the Pharaoh Atem. Summons and controls dual monsters, including the Egyptian gods, and grants the one who solves it intelligence and the power of darkness.
Interesting.
Millennium Eye gives you the power to read minds, look into a person's soul, and seal souls inside of cards.
Okay, that could actually be pretty fun.
Oh, okay. Apparently I can organize these. I just learned. Oh, I activated sticky keys.
Let's see.
I imagine NM means name.
Yeah.
Millennium Ring allows the owner to find whatever he seeks, acting like a compass. Seal
Oh
souls
shit! So it
into objects. And
so you can
contain-
find any object you want.
Yeah, but the downside of it is it contains Zork and Bakura's souls.
Yeah, I don't want
Yeah.
that. I think that's still too much of a downside for me personally.
It's a huge downside, but at the same time, that would be so useful in my everyday life because I'm misplacing shit all the time.
I mean, if you could somehow become friends with evil Bakura.
I
Yeah,
don't
but
think that'd be
how
happening.
Yeah, how likely is that to actually happen?
And didn't Merrick become friends with evil Bakura?
Merrick?
It wasn't friendship, it was an associated
It was-
partnership.
It was teeth clench teamwork, is what it was. Because both of them were just using the other to get what they wanted.
And they knew that. They knew it.
Okay, so a little more on the Millennium Puzzle. Enter a person's mind and allows the ruler to redecorate the soul to make anyone their puppet.
What is that, the key?
Yeah.
Just buying a bunch
So
of
you
cards.
walk up, walk up, turn the key and then redecorate it to your, person.
So, like, Inception.
Yeah, and you can just turn them into whatever. Except I don't think it's even involved in Inception, since in Inception you still had to convince the person that you were there to help, or be good with.
So the Millennium Key, you can just go all storage wars on a person's brain and turn them into whatever you want.
Looks like it.
Huh.
The Millennium Rod seals Egyptian spirit monsters inside stone tablets and mind control. And then the Millennium Necklace is just see the future.
Yeah, I would still go for the Millennium Rod. I'm not sure how often I would use the power to basically become a hypnosis tab on a hentai site, but it's still a cool power.
I'm more towards the Millennium Eye, but I could see the want for Millennium Ring.
And the ring has a huge upside and a huge downside.
Yeah,
That's
the ring is definitely high risk, high reward because Zork and Thief King Bakura, that's some pretty heavy baggage.
Yeah.
But like finding anything and everything you want.
Like that's one, I guess, a plus that I weigh with the rod is if you can just mind control people, you can have other people look for shit for you.
Yeah, let me see if there's any limits to the rod's power that's not listed here.
Just buying the most expensive cards to run down my money. I bought so many cards just now. I'm still buying. Oh, there we go. We're almost there.
So, let's see. The rod has no effect on people who hold millennium items or someone who has deep connections to Egypt's ancient past.
Just done. Like, very few people.
Yeah, so minus a small handful of exceptions, there would
Also,
be 6
if
people
they have
that
an
my powers don't work on.
Also, if they have enormous force of will, it's mind control spell. Mind control spell can be broken.
Well, this might actually be good talk for a thumbnail. So if I've got the rod, which one of you had the eye?
That'd be me.
So what does that leave Zach with?
I debated on the necklace. But now here, now it's a little more...
So, just get the Millennium steering wheel.
I don't know if I want that curse. The puzzle actually sounds pretty good, just being able to summon monsters at will.
And also, you get smarter.
And get smarter.
Mhm.
I have
So
the
the
wisdom
puzzle.
of the gods.
Then
I think
in
I
that
take the
case-
puzzle. Yeah.
Okay, then I will make a note of that, and I still need things from both of you what the Pixel Doctor and Haruka Junko look like in this con.
Yeah, I have no idea. I'll figure that out.
No, yeah.
No, and of course, powers that go across all of them.
Shadow games.
Yeah, shadow games, communicating with dual monsters or human spirits,
That's actually pretty cool.
casting penalty games, a loser of shadow game.
It sounds like a shadow game.
Yeah, that sounds...
Well, no, it's talking. Penalty game is a punishment given to someone who either loses or cheats in a shadow game. When the items are holding. Penalty games play an important part in early Yu-Gi-Oh storylines, but are used much less frequently, and when the main character Yugi Moto decides to stop using them, being exclusively used for villains. Oh, it's like Mind Crush or
For cheaters?
yeah, it's like Mind Crush and shit.
Okay, that's
still a pretty nice power to have.
Because my knowledge of anime and punishment games, it could be anything from actual punishment to sex, so...
It ranges.
Yes, wildly.
That's... Hardly out, just that shit costs a lot.
Oh, huh. So you remember that guy who was Ghost Kaiba?
Yeah, what about him?
Yeah, the clown-looking dude.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah.
Yugi just fucking killed him.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I was just letting you know that he's not even, like, alive anymore, he's just dead.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Yeah,
Panic...
because he was cast out of Kaiba and sent to the Shadow Realm the first time they dueled, and then Pegasus brought him back, and after he lost to Yugi a second time, Yugi just killed him.
Because that was literally Kaiba's, but it was his dark side.
Yeah, that was apparently the accumulation of all of his dark thoughts and emotions.
I can organize this thing.
That's why in the abridged version you get the running joke of Yami Yugi killing gay clowns.
Yep, which is in English anime, he's disguised as Kaiba's evil side, which Yami Yugi had separated from Kaiba and banished the Shadow Realm, but was brought back by several moves by Pegasus. In the Japanese version, he's just some dude who's very good at disguises and a shapeshifter.
Oh, so Yugi kills an innocent man.
Yeah,
Or well,
Well, innocent is laying it on a little thick.
I mean, he was hired to kill people.
I meant I should rephrase that. He killed a random stranger.
Yeah.
To be fair, you can't really hold a 5,000-year-old Egyptian pharaoh to the standards and laws of the 21st century.
I guess not.
What's even better though? In the English version, they mind crush him back to the Shadow Realm for good. But at the same time, in the Japanese version, he uses the Millennium Puzzle's power to make him disappear off the face of the earth. explicitly not sending to the Shadow Realm.
I gotta watch the. I have to watch the subbed version. It sounds so much better than what 4Kids cranked out.
Jesus Christ! Well, that Labyrinth Wall costs 585 to put in the deck.
For 3,000 defense points, I imagine it'd be
It is
expensive.
the most expensive card.
Maybe you should just use that that code to increase your deck capacity.
But we're almost at the end at this point.
Exactly. So you might as well end this shit with a bang.
And also do remember that having the Millennium Puzzle, Yugi, or rather Yami, was also incredibly evil at first.
Yeah.
Like holy shit levels of evil, like holy fuck.
Well, I gotta go back and read the original manga still, but I do remember, yes, he was technically a bad guy or I
Evil
guess
spirit.
Yeah,
He wasn't he wasn't.
he was a
He was a maniac.
vengeful spirit. He was a vengeful spirit.
I mean, he wasn't taking I guess I don't know what defines vengeful.
Usually it's a broad term encompassing any spirit that lingers in the mortal plane due to some kind of unfinished business. Like there's some force, something that they wanted to do or should have done, but they were incapable of doing it, so their spirit lingers until that task can be completed.
Yeah. So some of the penalty games are as follows. The Greed of Illusion of Avarice, where Dark Yugi made a guy believe that leaves more money. Made a guy believe he was being eaten by monsters forever. He made a guy's vision pixelated like a TV sensor. Another guy was forced to listen to his beating heart forever as it just drowned out his ears.
Jesus Christ.
He made another person believe he was set on fire. Oh no, sorry. The escape prisoner was just set on fire.
Did we just restart an episode?
No, I loaded a state. It was back with Lewis and Umbra, and then I just unloaded the state.
Ah.
So I'm back here.
Yeah. The prisoner, with his penalty game was catch fire or die.
So yeah, Atem was just a dick early on.
In the anime, the punishment was slightly different because he just made him think that he was on fire. When in the manga, it's just like, yeah, no, fucking die.
I think Harpy's brother is one of probably the best 4-star cards.
Well, in this game, sure.
Well, in any game that runs off of Battle City rules, because 1800 attack points is freaking stupid for a level 4 card. I think the only thing better than that is Gemini Elf with 1900.
Now let's see. There was the one time you killed someone with exploding death by ice, where they were playing. The guy was injured by the explosion from the chemicals using his and Yugi's brittle ice hockey game. When they collided with the hot grill, Dunfor using his strength to force Yugi's class out of the lot. They won the school festival. He made someone's face fall apart like a puzzle.
I really need to read the manga.
He made some guy's poison scorpion and revolt against him and kill him.
Manga's brutal.
But those punishment games are reserved for cheaters, right?
Cheaters and assholes.
Huh.
This time it was, this stuff, it was just, stuff where, wow, holy fuck. So Seto Kaiba was imagine that he was trapped inside of Duel Monster's spirit world where he suffered death at the hands of Duel Monsters. Done to teach Kaiba respect for his cards and punish him for stealing Sugoroku Moto's Blue Eyes White Dragon card.
Hey, I get some red eyes. And win the game.
It's a hell of a way to win.
Yami caused a whole bunch of dudes to get electrocuted to death.
Gods are angry.
Yami caused a whole bunch of guys to have to run through a maze of flaming paint laid by him.
Flaming paint?
Oh, that's interesting. That version of Merrick in this game actually said that the history of the Tomb Keepers was physically carved into his body.
Well, they couldn't really show it.
Well, they couldn't show it, but I think in the English anime it was made to where he was just tattooed. Where in the original version, his father actually carved all the hieroglyphs into his back with a knife.
Yes.
Oh, hey. Mokuba Kaiba was made to believe he was trapped inside a giant level 1 capsule monster chest capsule, punishment for rigging the slot machine. And then almost immediately after the next case was Mokuba was forced to eat a poisoned hamburger that he prepared for his and Yugi's Russian roulette dinner.
A poison. That's great.
Mokuba only survived because his brothers had the antidote ready.
Joey's dead, by the way.
Oh, rip Joey.
I just woke up while I was
Dookie
off
Minecraft.
screen. Oh yeah, Mai's not knocked out. Yeah, she'll go next. Probably.
I don't know.
Yeah, I was gonna
That's
say, doesn't Merrick beat her? And
Oh, where? Actually, this is where I think. Yep. Oh yeah, instead it's Kaiba and Mai. Well, Mai, you tried. You showed up.
So, Yami is kind of an asshole.
We already knew that.
After winning both of his Pendulum Clock Stop games, the watch-obsessed Shotaro Akaboshi, Yami Yugi inflicts this grisly punishment. Looking into the open wound inflicted by the pendulum, Shotaro is made to believe that the claw coats are inside of his arm and rolls down his sleeves and reveal that his body is fused with his beloved Swiss watches. As he pleads for help, his eyes are revealed to be now clock faces. All this is an illusion. In reality, Shotaro returns home to mindlessly destroy his watch collection in silence.
We're at the tower, by the way.
Oh, okay.
oh, so are we gonna spend a season inside of a virtual world with Kaiba's adopted brother now?
No, that would be too fun.
Okay. So
Unfortunately, we don't even get to do the four-way duel. That would have been cool.
Shadi also used a penalty game and killed the dude with it.
That doesn't surprise me with Shoddy, though.
Let's see. Curator Kanekuro, imagine his chair transformed into Amit during his Shadow game. After losing, Shadi told him that Amit was inside of his soul room, devouring his soul. In reality, Kanekuro died of a heart attack.
I like how they made this set piece, but we don't even get to do the four-way duel. We're standing inside the things, but I don't know, man.
Yours is not to question, merely to accept. It's an earth monster, so yeah.
I don't know
Dark
what he's gonna have.
Bakura transferred the soul of his victim into a corresponding figurine in Monster Bolt game. Whenever they roll a fumble, 99. Whenever he rolls a super critical 0-0 or break a rule. Yeah, Bakura's also a terrible person, it turns out, who would have known. Sent a whole bunch of guys to hell,
Yeah, it happens.
apparently.
Sometimes you gotta do it.
Yeah, Dark Bakura in the NAS anime used this after he defeated Ghost, Kotozuzaku, Bones. He summoned earthbound spirits to pull Bones alongside his friends with them to hell.
So, suffice to say, there's a lot of punishment games.
Dark Bakura in the manga used unnamed penalty game on Ghost Kozaku, after defeating which took his life, causing a dude to just drop dead on the ground.
A great many punishment games indeed.
Like, that was just Dark Bakura. We still have Pegasus, Dark Merrick, and Artificial
I think
Blood.
it's easier to say that there's a shit ton of punishment games and leave it at that.
And most of them involve death.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
They would
they call it the
hope so.
Shadow Realm here. I'm pretty sure it's hell. in Japanese versions.
Yeah, hell or some kind of underworld equivalent.
We got another Dark Magician. This is the other art compared to, not the original, but different.
Well, to be fair, Ankano's wasn't the original either.
And he also gives me Slifer, which we're gonna add that to the deck.
Also, apparently in the manga, Bandit Keith shot himself in the head.
Wait,
because
what? He killed
yeah,
himself?
So when when Bandit Keith runs over and he points the gun, or in the anime, points his finger at Pegasus.
Yeah.
In the manga, after conducting Keith for his cheating a duel against Uchi in the semifinals, and showing neither remorse nor regret for his transactions, Pegasus declared that Keith has lost his mind as a duelist and inflicted a penalty game on him, making Keith see his right hand as a gun barrel embedded into it, and said his hand moved on its own to shoot Keith in the temple, Russian roulette style, thus killing him instantly.
Then Kaiba lost to Merrick.
Now, Kaiba sucks. He was later revived by Yako Tenma from Yu-Gi-Oh! R.
I don't know what he's going
He is the adopted son of Pegasus. You can see it in the hair.
Just add that to the trunk and then add Slifer.
Any other notable ones that I should see? No, that's with my darker. Also, wait, Bakura's dead. I forgot that.
Like, at what point does that start?
Whenever Dark Bakura's body being consumed by the darkness after losing America.
I just saw you pass Slifer.
Did I? I didn't see him.
Yep, I watched you.
It's not here. Oh, there he is.
Yeah, there he is.
I don't know how well this is gonna go because I don't remember what Merrick has. I would assume Dark, but he might have Earth. Final duel.
Oh, so apparently Kaiba decided that he really liked the idea of the experienced death penalty game, so he made his own and tested it on people.
Of course he did.
Basically, he used VR to do it and claims that it's been tested on human subjects and found that the average person went insane after being subject to 10 minutes.
What a good guy.
I think Merrick's got your number.
Yeah, I can't summon anything. Come on, pot of green, F.
Also, apparently, because of all this, because he really hated Suguro Kumoto, he put the old guy in there, then forced Yugi to participate in it before releasing him, and then Mokuba lost to Dark Yugi, and then Mokuba was forced to go experience it until Dark Yugi saved him. Like, holy shit.
Alright.
So he's got Fiend and Shadow monsters predominantly.
We've mostly got the Fiend, it looks like, so Light and Dream again. That's what I thought it was gonna be, but I wasn't sure.
And then there's one last one, which is actually from Zexal manga, in which he meets the dude. He basically mind crushes the dude, but instead somehow puts introduces a spider into a dude's heart, and then makes it attack his heart, which causes him pain to collapse, causes him to collapse after feeling enormous pain. So that guy's probably dead.
Most likely.
Yeah, no, that's... Yeah,
Yu-Gi-Oh! Kind of fucked.
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh's actually really dark, and...
Well, was dark before 4Kids got their hands on it.
Yeah.
I can understand them censoring it a little bit, but...
They went a little overboard, though, like they did with One Piece. Like, replacing all the guns with slingshots, are you fucking kidding me?
Sanji's cigarette with
a lollipop, yeah. Or my personal favorite, spanned across multiple animes, replacing rice cakes with donuts.
Yep.
I'm not even gonna quote it.
Yep. Which, by the way, this is the canonical son of Pegasus, adopted. Put it in text tone to voice.
Oh, I know which one. I need the maiden. Where is she? Maiden.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, he's adopted, and
He looks more like Darts than Pegasus.
He is adopted.
yeah.
So it could be.
Apparently, he actually has a. He actually has, so Maximilian Pegasus apparently adopted like 4 people.
Well, then again, if you want to split hairs, both Darts and Pegasus had 2 different eyes.
Fair.
Well, Pegasus had a different eye for a different reason.
Reasons don't matter, they still had different eyes.
But one of it was a Millennium Eye.
So,
It's
it
not,
was still different. It was still different than his other one.
it's not biological.
So,
If you're trying to make a connection between the two.
so, the Millennium items are built from souls from people. That's biological, isn't it?
No.
It's dark magic and about 1,000 human souls. I choose to believe that counts.
No.
No.
But you can
So
speed through this villain monologue bullshit.
Yeah, we already did this. Really long.
So
too.
Yakko and Gecko Tenma, the 2 adopted sons, apparently were brought in or adopted so that way they could be Pegasus' heirs. And one day he told them of his plans to take over Kyber Corp and revive Incendia. Unfortunately, it never happened, and apparently in this universe, Pegasus is dead.
Peace.
Ugh,
Oh, I got
shut up.
Obelisk.
The trick now is being able to use him.
I'm one card away from being able to do that. Better be
Quite
pissed.
frankly, I can't think of a more fitting way to end this than pretty much shoving a god up Yami Merrick's ass.
No, we should have done it with the final.
Well, he already destroyed one of our cards, so I can't do that.
Oh, never mind, nothing.
Let's be real, it doesn't get much more final than this.
He's
Too
trying
bad
to do
you
as
don't
much
have the
damage
L.
as he can. Oh,
Too bad you don't have an L to give him.
man, that was anticlimactic.
Well, how climactic can it be when you summon a freaking god?
The god card lost? No, you didn't get to summon it. Why? How? I, the dark, all into darkness. We get the Winged Dragon Raw,
And you don't know.
which we can't use. Because this is where the game ends. Yeah,
And then Merrick died.
he dissipated and everyone's saying thank you to me, because I'm the main character now. Me. And Joey wakes up,
And Joey is dead.
walks out of bed. Oh, what are you? Yeah, mice crying. You can't tell because they didn't animate it. Everyone's crying. You act like Joey was dead or something, guys. Calm down.
I mean, to be fair, Merrick did say that Joey died.
Yeah, we're fine. I'm the king of games now, bitch.
Oh yeah, did we beat Yukimoto?
We beat him before we beat Merrick.
Wow.
We got Slifer from him.
So
Like-
did it ever say, I forget, did it ever say whether the Egyptian gods or the Atlantean dragons were stronger?
I think they're on par.
Hmm.
I think the dragon's stronger. Oh
Hey.
no, you're talking about Alright, I got confused. I thought
And
you were
you
talking
said and you said they wrote her out of the game.
about pretty much. Yes.
Oh, fuck that. No, you won those fair and square.
You should have said no.
I wasn't paying attention. I was just like, here. I mean, again, it's not like it matters. If you restart the game, you just have to do this end part again.
Is that another one of those false choices where she'll keep asking you until you say yes anyway?
I don't know. Maybe. And a whole bunch of nothing, but again, it's a GBA game. I think what I did originally is I bought a bunch of Dream and Light monsters, and that's what got me through this game really fast.
Ah, yep, that'll do it.
I think that's what I did originally. But because I hadn't touched this game in a while, I forgot. Because that's pretty much all you need, because everything else can lose to the Light and Dream monsters. And then everything that's weak to, if you have the two of them, you could just run train on them. So, I mean, get this nice little end credits screen. For what it's worth.
Oh, hey, it's what's his face?
Which one?
Yes.
See, like, my thing with Esperoba, like, especially in Falsebound Kingdom, is you get him so late in the game for him to be any kind of useful.
It's why I immediately take Jinzo away from him.
I mean, he's still good with Jinzo. Like, he's decent with machine-type monsters. It's just you get him maybe, like, 3 or 4 missions before the end of the game.
Yeah, that kind of seems a little counterintuitive.
Yeah, so, like, if you want him to level up and actually be good, you have to use him almost exclusively in the last 3 or 4 missions.
At that point, though, why? Everyone else will probably be better.
Yeah, like, at that point, even Taya is usually stronger than him.
Well, at that point, you also have the other side's people most of the time. If I remember correctly, in Yugi's story, you get Kaiba at that point.
No, you don't. I mean, in Kaiba's story, you play as Kaiba, and you get a whole other slew of people. In Yugi's, you get Yugi himself, Shimon Moran, the I guess he's like a mage or something. You get Fizdis, who was the Pharaoh's attendant in Forbidden Memories. I think Falsebound Kingdom is the only other game she appears in.
Maybe we'll do Falsebound tomorrow.
That works. But then you get Tristan, Joey, Mai, Taya, Mako, Esperoba, and...
Oh god, the end is cut off. Now it's just lines.
Oh, man.
And Bakura.
Yeah,
So
Yugi,
Yugi-
Shimon.
Yeah, Yugi, you get 10 people.
Well, say goodbye, everybody, because there's nothing left.
Goodbye.